though there are more than hundreds of energy centers in our body, but the most prominent are these 7. So the first at the top is the crown chakra, which is called as Sahasrahara in Sanskrit. Then the third eye chakra, which is called the Agya chakra in Sanskrit. Then the throat chakra, which is Vishuddhi. Heart chakra, which is Anhat. Solar plexus, which is Manipur. Sacral chakra, which is Swadhisthana. And root chakra, which is Mooladhara. So these are the 7 chakras, right? So these 7 chakras, there is a life force energy moving through these 7 chakras as mentioned. So these are the 7 chakras, and if the Pran Shakti in our body is rising from the bottom chakra to the top chakra, like if the energy is going upwards, right? So what happens at the root chakra, we'll have the emotion of enthusiasm, and if it is going up to the sacral chakra, which is the Swadhisthana, you will feel creativity. Then at the solar plexus, it creates generosity. You become very generous, very humble. And when it goes up to the Anhata chakra, that is the heart chakra, you feel love. In the Vishuddhi chakra, you become grateful. So a feeling of gratefulness and thankfulness arises in you when the Pran Shakti is moving upwards. And at the third eye, knowledge. Okay, you may tend to give knowledge, or you may tend to implement knowledge, or you tend to be in knowledge when the energy chakra is the energy is moving upwards towards the third eye chakra. And at the Sahasrahara chakra, it is bliss. So this is when the Pran Shakti is moving upwards, right? Now these 7 chakras, when the Pran Shakti is moving downwards, like when your Prana level is low, when your Pran Shakti is low, okay, so what happens? So it could be because of many reasons, that maybe there is some stressful environment in the office, or maybe some random argument with your loved one, or maybe some financial crisis, or like the pandemic situation is there, lockdown is there, people are losing their jobs, business are getting shut down, right? So there could be many reasons why Prana level is going down, or the Prana level is low. So what happens from the Sahasrahara, which is the point of bliss, it always remains bliss at the Sahasrahara. If the energy is there, you will be feeling bliss only. But if the Prana level is low, then what happens? The Agya chakra, the third eye chakra, which was the center of knowledge, it becomes anger. At the Vishuddhi chakra, it becomes blame. So when the Prana level is high, it is gratitude and thankfulness. But when the Prana level is low, you tend to blame. You tend to blame others for your misfortunes. You tend to blame others for your bad situations, or anything bad occurred to you. You tend to blame to others. You tend to point your finger and try to project your feelings onto others, right? At the heart chakra, the love becomes fear and hatred. Okay. Similarly, at the solar plexus, it becomes jealousy. The generosity turns into jealousy. And at the sacral chakra, the Swadhisthana, which was the center of creativity, is it becomes sexuality. So you tend to tend to have thoughts of sexuality, or being porn, or sensual pleasures, all these things when the Prana level is low. And lastly, root chakra, which was the center of enthusiasm, it turns out to be inertia. So you become inert, you become fixated, and you tend to procrastinate your things. Nobody else is responsible if you are angry, if you are blaming, if you are fearful, if you are hateful, if you are jealous, if you are not executing your plans. So nobody else is responsible. It is just because your Prana level is low, right? Now, conclusion. Only we are responsible for our emotions and nobody else. Secondly, it solely depends on our Pran Shakti, that is the life force energy. If it is going upwards in the chakras, then we'll be having the emotions of positive emotions and positive feelings. And if it is going downwards, then we'll be having the negative emotions and negative feelings. And we all know that how important these emotions and feelings are, because they determine our thoughts, they determine our behavior, they determine our physical and psychological changes. So it is important for our personal as well as our social growth to have positive emotions. And how can we attain them? By rising up our prana shakti. So now, how to keep our prana shakti high? First is the most prominent methods are chanting mantras. It is very simple. Second is the performance of mudras. So there are many mudras which we'll cover some in some other sessions. Then you can meditate to increase your prana shakti. Pranayama can be done. Pranayama are the breathing exercises. Then you can do dance. Dance is a very good form to increase your prana shakti. So then the asanas, the yoga asanas are the very good thing to increase your prana shakti. Then relaxation by doing some creative visualization or maybe yog nidra or something like that can increase your prana shakti. Concentration is the dharana thing. When you focus or concentrate, or there are numerous concentration techniques which we can discuss some other time. Then work on the your bandhas.